Students, how are you? I hope you with your family are very well and good by the blessings of the Almighty Allah. We and all over the people are going through a critical situation. Every day, thousands of people are dying all over the world because of coronavirus. By the way, I hope you are following the health tips given by World Health Organization WHO. For example, you are washing hands time to time with a piece of soap at least 20 seconds. Now we are going to discuss our lesson. Now today our subject is Islam and Moral Education, Chapter 3, Lesson 4, page number 80 to 83. Topic: Dignity of Labor and Human Rights and Universal Brotherhood. Our first topic is dignity of labor. Labor means toil, effort, exertion, industry, work, etc. Someone work in business, someone work in industry, someone work in agriculture, someone work in learning and education, and also someone work in service. Dear students, many very poor and helpless persons including women work in our households as our domestic servants or helpers. We should behave well with them and show them respect, feed them the same food as we eat because they are human beings like us. We know effort and toils are keys to success. Every work and every worker must be honored and respected for his work. But unfortunately, sometimes we feel ashamed of doing some tasks with our own hands. Even we hate the work and the worker who works silently and continuously and put contribution to the economy for the progress and development of the country. Dear students, the worker should be paid his or her wage as soon as the work is completed. This will just ensure dignity of labor. Islam teaches us that all works and all men are equal in the eye of Islamic terminology. Our great prophet and last prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Pay the worker his wages before drying up of his sweat due to toil." Dear students, our next topic is human rights and universal brotherhood. Rights of human beings are, as per Declaration of the United Nations as well as the Constitution of a country, are called human rights. Human beings are social beings. They cannot live alone in the society. There are various types of people in our society, such as rich and poor, educated and uneducated, or illiterate, young and old. These people have their own rights. Islam teaches us all are equal and all enjoy equal rights. There is no difference in colors, languages, tribe, and habitation in different regions. Dear students, before the advent of Islam, human beings were treated as commodities and were sold and bought as slaves. Slaves did not enjoy freedom of any kind. He did not get and he lived life as his master wished. Mercilessly, torture was meted out to the slaves by the master. Slaves had to endure all oppressions and suppressions, but the great Prophet ﷺ and his companions behaved well with such slaves. They freed many slaves. Islam thus demonstrated the highest ideal of human rights. Dear students, we will forget the variety of color and tribe, irrespective of differences in language and appearance. We will live cordially together as brothers. We will live cordial together as our sisters. We will not harm anybody. Rather, we will do good to one another. We will create universal brotherhood and establish human rights. We will build Golden Bangladesh. It is our moral responsibilities. Dear students, now I am giving you short question with answer. Number 2, 1 and 2 short questions with answer. I am now giving you. First short question: how shall we behave with our domestic servants? This is question, and answer: we should behave well with our domestic servants. We should honor and take care of them. Second short question: what did the great Prophet ﷺ say about the payment of wages? Answer: the great Prophet ﷺ said about the payment of wages, quotation, pay the worker his wages before drying up his sweat due to toil. Dear students, next broad question. Here is one broad question. Question is, what did the great Prophet ﷺ say about servants? Write in 6 sentences. Answer: what the great Prophet ﷺ said about servants are given below in 6 sentences. Point number 1. Your servants are your brothers. Point number 2. You should give them the same food as you eat. Point number 3. They should be given the dress as you wear. Point number 4. Help them in their work. Point number 5. Do not cause them suffer in their work. Point number 6. Their work must be respected. Dear students, you are watching short questions with answer. Short questions with answer. Here is 2 short questions and answer. You will learn these 2 short questions at home, and you will write these two short questions answer in your HW copy. I will check this homework after reopening your school. Okay. Next I am going to see you broad question. Dear students, this is broad question and answer sheet. You are watching this broad question and answer. You will write this broad questions answer in your HW copy, and I will check this question answer after reopening school. So you will learn this question answer seriously. Okay, students, as situation is not now at our hand because of coronavirus, and that's why we, the teachers of your school, are giving you video clips from the level of our best, and I have tried my level best to give you a best video clips, and it will be help for you. Okay, by the way, I want to mention you once again, you will always keep neat and clean, wash your hands time to time, at least 20 seconds with a pinch of soap, and you will follow the health tips of World Health Organization, and live at home, be safe, and Allah give us the best prayer and bless us, the Almighty Allah. Thank you very much, every student. See you in the next class, and then I will give you another lesson video clip. Thank you very much, everybody.